Is my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So today's concept is how you going to create an array in C language. So in order to know about the array concept, first of all, we should know about the definition. So in order to store the same kind of objects or similar data type, so already we have seen integer data type, character data type, float data type, long data type, double data type. So I want to have the same kind of data type, data objects or a similar data type I want to store. So we are going to use the concept of arrays. So it is a collection of data of same data type. Okay. Then why we are using this? I want to use this particular data to store group of data simultaneously. Like I want to store your names. I want to store all your names, or I want to store all the roll numbers, or I want to store all the address. So in that case, I will make this address as one group, roll number as one group, name as one group, reservation as one group. Like that, I'll going to make one group. So in that group, I'll going to store the in similar data. So for that purpose, we are going to use the concept of array. Okay. So same data type means what? I want to store all integers. That is what I said, roll numbers. Or I want to store all your names. That is characters. Like that, we are going to store the similar objects or similar data type in a sequence. Now this sequence will be added from left to right. Whatever that is going to add, we are going to add in the last or in the middle. But the address will be in this fashion. So the diagram I am explaining down, you can see that particular diagram. So here, what you find out, the one thing in the array is number of elements will be counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the position will be counted as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the position we called as an index number. So array will be having starting from the position 0. So if I say three elements, so three names I will be taking Rajesh, Ramesh, and Sonakshi. So these are the three names I'm taking. So how many numbers it is? Three. But when I'm talking about their position, so Rajesh is the zero position, Ramesh is the first position, Sonakshi is the third position. That is second position. So index starts from 0, 1, 2. Overall, the count will be 3. So this is how you have to remember. So in arrays, all the elements whichever we are storing, the position, so we call that as an index number. So index number always start from 0. When we go for the counting of that, the count will be overall counting, but when we want to pick up the element from that particular basket, we are going to call that particular object or the element by index number. Okay, so index number will be always 0. Now what kind of array items can be stored? I can store the characters, I can store float values, I can store integer values, I can store the long values, I can store the double values, etc. So if I see the example down, here the syntax is like this: int. So I want to go for an integer data type. I want to store only the numbers. So I'll be saying int a. Previously we are saying int a is equal to 10. So only 10 is the value will be stored. Now I want to store something like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So like that, if I want, 7 times I have to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I have to write. So 7 variables has been utilized for that. So I don't want to go for the similar objects. I don't want to go for the give the variables to be declared in that fashion. So in order to have, because here you can see 10, 20, 30 are the same kind of numbers are there. Values are different, but will be called as those numbers. So we make one category and we'll say that it is an integer. So how I'll be declaring with a square brackets. So I'll be saying int of a of 5. Now 5 is the value. Okay, it's in a size. We call that's an array size. Int is a data type, a is a variable, and 5 is the size. So automatically in the computer, the memory will be represented like this. So it will be take A, because as I told, these are all are one group. So it will make 5 boxes, and index will be for each box, it will be labeled as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 boxes will be indexed in the memory in the system. It will be allocated. So when I declare int a of 5, automatically the system will going to take care. It will make 5 blocks, and each block will be having the address as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I say a of 1, it is first position. Okay, if I say a of 3, that is it's in a fourth position. If I say a of 4, it is fifth position. If I say a of 3, it is in a fourth position. So like that, we are going to get the value that has been stored in that particular place. Okay, so here a is the name of the array, int is the data type, 5 is the size of the particular array that can it will going to store 5 values. So example, I have been given the example over here. Int a of 5 is equal to, so previously what I am giving, I am saying a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, c is equal to 30. Like that we are being given. Now, because they are all are being considered as one group, so I am saying that it is a of 5. 5 is what? It's a size, is equal to 45, comma 23, comma 89, comma 12, comma 78. Now, how it will be stored in the memory? As I told you, when I declare a as 5, automatically it will take as 5 blocks. So it will divide 5 blocks, and each block the number will be stored 45, 23, 89, 12, 78 will be stored. Okay, then down the index number will be noted. Okay, a0, a1, a2, a3, 4, a5. So how I want to get the data? So if I say a5, so a5 means what? It is out of range, because as I told you, a of 5 means what? Here we don't have a of 5. Size is 5, index number is some other thing. So here it is crossing my box. So my box will, so it says undefined. If I say a of -1, then it is also undefined, because negative values will not be available in the index array. So index number always starts from 0. So overall 5 elements are there. So don't say a of 5, because if I want the 78th number from the array, I have to say a of 4. 4 is what? Position. 78 is what? It's a value. Where it is there? In the fourth position. And where is the fourth position? According to that, it's a fifth block. Are you able to understand this concept? This is very, very important now, because array is the one of the important concept which will going to store lot of things in our upcoming classes. So yesterday, day before yesterday, we have seen about the concept of string values by storing two-dimensional. So we are going to use such kind of values. So it's very important to understand the concept. If you don't know, again and again you ask me, I'll be going to clarify the doubt. Okay. See, I have been giving an example down. So you can see int a of 5. So 5 is the size. Then a is equal to 0, 45 it is been stored, 1 is 25, 2 is 89, 3 is 12, 4 is 75. So there is no a5. So clearly I'm telling there is no a5. Is it okay? So 5 is what? It's a size. But if I want to get the value from that particular memory, I have to use the index number. So in this same fashion, you have to write it. Okay. So now we will be writing the program, and we're going to see how we're going to write. So already we know how to use this one. So what I'll do, I'll go to our previous site. So we know that, as I already suggested, if you want to execute on your mobile, you can execute with the help of C compiler app. You can download it and you can execute it. Or if you have a desktop, for that we have to install the Dev C software. So if you don't want to use both the things, then directly on the Google you can type online C compiler, Automatically it will going to take us one website, and already told you about this website. So those who are new comer today, so the link again I'll be putting onto the screen, you can just go through that. So I shared the screen. Yeah, so you can see the screen. So it is onlinegdb.com, online underscore c underscore compile. Now this is already available. Just you type in the Google regarding that, automatically that compiler will going to come. Now here we are going to write the program to execute our array. Okay, so we'll see the sample program for this. So I'll take the array value. So how to declare the array? So I'll be saying int a of 7 I'll take. And this I'll be providing the 7 values. Say 12, 13, 15, 17, 8, 28, 39, 67. So is the 7 has been completed? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 7 elements have been stored. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I want the output of array. Okay, so I want to print the value of position fifth. Okay, fifth position I want. So what I have to do, how I will be going to get this one? How I will be going to get this fifth position? Can anyone tell me? Yes. How to get the fifth position from here? So when I'm saying fifth, simply just make one minus. So I'll be saying a of 4. So that is our fifth position. Okay. So no need to get confused. So if I say position, simply you can say fifth position or fourth position means you just minus it from by 1. Okay, so you need this one as a percentile d because it's an integer value, so I have to go with a percentile d. Now we'll see the position of 4. So according to the fifth position, what is the value? So it is 28. So according to that I should get the 28, or else if you want you can count from the index number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So according to that, position 4 is 48 and fifth element is 28. Okay, so we'll see this one. Now you can see the position of 5 is 28. So in order to get this, I will be saying slash n so that I can understand that it's going to come in the next line. Now you can see I got the fifth position. Okay. So position of fifth is 28. Able to understand this one? Is it clear? So now if I say I want third position, I want the third position. What are you going to tell? If I want third position, so A will become now, it is 2 because as I told you to minus 1. So make it minus 1. So I'll going to get the third position. So what will be the answer? What will be the answer? Can anyone guess?
15.
Yes, 15. So we'll see whether 15 is going to. Yes, we got the 15 as an answer. Now understand how we are getting the array position. So this is we call this as a single dimensional array. This is a single dimensional array because we are having only one array. Now I want this not to print single one by one. I want all the elements to be printed all at a time. So here I am saying position 1, position 2, position 3 I am saying. I want all the to be value to be printed one after the other. So when I'm taking all the values, so how many values are there? It is 7 values are there. So I want to print all the 7 values. So for this, we are going to use the loop. We are going to use the loop concept. So how will we going to do this? Simply I'll go to the any one of the loops. So how many types of loops we have been learned? We have come across the 3 different types of loops. What are those? Yes? Anyone can answer? What are the loops we have been learning? Or also known as iteration. Yes, please.
While loop, do while loop, for loop.
Very good. So I'm going for the for loop concept. So I'll be saying I need integer. So I'll say int of 1 I is equal to 0 because as I say index will start from 0. Then how many are we are having this one? I less than 7 and I plus plus. Now I'll be printing this one. Let me print one by one element. So here I'll be saying position of A of percentile D equal to percentile D slash N. And here I'll pass the value of I. Okay, so I'll be saying I comma something like that. So what I want means I want each and every element with position. So what is the position of 12? What is the position of 13? What is the position of 15? I want to print on the screen along with the values. So at first position, what is the value? What is the second position? What is the value? I want like that. So for that, what I am doing, I am taking from where you want to start. I want to start from 0, end with 6. Why 6? Because as I told you, the size is 7, but number of elements are 7, but array index starts from 0. So we have to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am saying less than 7. That means from 0 to 6. If I say equal to 7, then automatically one will be added more and it will be come out of that box. So that will say that there is not defined. That means one more time the loop will be executed. Then it says there is no data value. So we will be getting a problem over there. So we have to take care of this. Either you can say equal to 6. I can say this equal to 6. Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will going to come. Okay, or I'll say less than 7, like this also can. So in two ways you can do it. So define either I equal to 6 or you can say I less than 7. This is how you have to handle the loops. Then I want to be printed on the screen position of A of 0. Position of A of 0 is equal to 12. Position of A of 1 is equal to 13. Like that I want the output. So for this I need to put this in a loop. That's why we require everything to be put in the loop. Okay, now we'll test it and we'll see whether this is going to come. Now you can see each and every item has been coming on the screen in this fashion. See, so A is equal to 1. What is the first position? 13. So if you see A is equal to 0, it is 12. A of 1 is equal to 13. So whatever I showed in the diagrammatically, theoretically with boxes I just showed you, the same fashion I am getting the output. So the position of A0 is 12, position of A1 is 13, position of A2 is 12. Like that, we are getting the output in this fashion. Any doubt regarding this? Is it okay? Any doubt, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now what I'll do, I'll accept the values from the keyboard and I will be going to print the values. So I want to accept the same array values. See, like I want to give the size, or I'll declare three elements or four elements or five elements, and I'll be asking those five elements from the keyboard, and I'll be printing those values. Okay, so let's we do that one. So I'll be comment this one. So when I'm doing slash double slash this one, this will be ignored by the compiler. So already I told about this. See here we have multi-line comments and single line comments. So why we require this one? Because I want some information to be given why I have written this program for documentation purpose or for hint, like that, that to be not compiled by the system, but for whenever I open my program I should able to understand the concept. So for that purpose a small piece of information I want to write it. So in that case we are going to write the comment. And also I want this, I don't want to delete this, but it should not be compiled by the system. Then in that case I'll be highlighting with by slashes. So if you don't want, you can remove it, just in order to understand I'm telling. So now I want to enter the values. So I'll be saying int of a of 4 I'll be taking. I'll be taking 4. Then I'll be saying print f enter first element. Okay, I want to give the information like this. So enter first element. Then immediately you ask from the keyboard that scanf. I want to go for scanf, that I want to accept something from my keyboard. So it is an integer value. So I'll be saying ampersand d. Then what I want the value of a should be placed at 0. So I want to store the value which you are entering from the keyboard should be at first position, and the first position is according to index number is A0. So A0 will be going to take your first value. Like this I want to go for the 4 values. So here in order to save the time I'm copy pasting this one. So here I'm writing one more time. So second time, third time and the fourth time. So here I'll be saying second element. So second element and it will be first position. Third element, so it is second position. Fourth element, it should be in the third position. So like this, I am accepting the values from the keyboard. Now once I accepted from the keyboard, I want to display on the screen. So simply you can say I is equal to 0. Where it will stop? What I have to write here now? What I have to write? What I have to write here? Here it is
4.
7 is there. 4. 4 or 5? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4. Okay. So it is 4. Suppose if I say is equal to 3, is it wrong or correct? Is it right or correct? Right or wrong? If I say I less than equal to 3, I am saying. Is it right or wrong?
Right, sir.
Yeah. Why? Because I am starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. So four elements are coming. So I can write like this. Okay. So if I write 4, then I should remove the equal to. Or I can do like this also. I can say 4 minus 1 also I can do it. I can write 4 minus 1 also I can write. So naturally it is 3. Okay. So these are the different things way we can do it. Okay. Now this will be the common logic. I'm not right. I'm not changing. Now let's see whether it's going to work it or not. So I'll work with this. Simply click on the run button. So the program will get compiled. When I'm saying scanf, it should be say ampersand a. Sorry, because we have to use this word. I forgot to write this one because it should store at the address. No, so ampersand means it is going to take the address of that particular a. So where I want to store in that location. So I have to say ampersand. Now it will work. You got it. So I'm entering the number 34. Then I'm entering the another value 37, another one 87, and another one 90. Now you can see at which position what number you enter. So in the 0 position you enter 34, second position you enter 87, first position you enter 37, and you have been enter 90. Now it's an assignment to you. Now you have to, whatever I enter from the keyboard, it should be displayed in reverse order. Whatever I enter from the keyboard, it should be printed in reverse order. So where I have to do changes and how I have to do, just guess it, so that you can put your the little bit mind on pressure on your mind, so that you'll going to know the answer for this, because already we have seen many programs regarding reversing of the numbers. So here what is my question? Accept the four values from the keyboard, but print the values in reverse order. So if I say 1 2 3 4, it should come 4 3 2 1. So what are the changes I have to do? Anyone can guess? Esma, please, little
Sir,
bit.
simply we can do scanf changes. We can change scanf.
Where I have to change, ma? Tell me.
Scanf.
Scanf?
Scanf reverse order, sir. A of 4, A of 3.
No, 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 ma. See, what I ask, you enter the values from the keyboard as 1 2 3 4. Okay? So you are
Okay, sir.
entering the values as 1 2 3 4. Four elements you are entering. But when I want to display, it should print 4 3 2 1.
Yes, sir.
So, in whatever the fashion you are asking, it's not a problem. So you are taking from the keyboard, whether first position, second position, third position, we don't require. So this will not change. Only the logic here it is going to change. How it is printing? In whatever the fashion you are printing, giving, the for loop is taking from that. From where it is taking, you see, from the zeros position, it is printing the till third position. Okay. So you are giving first, so it is taking the first element. If you are giving second, second element will taking, because I am saying I plus plus move front. So how will going for back? Simply you can say start from last. Start from last. End with end with zero. End with zero. Make it minus minus. This is the small change you are going to do it. See, accepting from the keyboard is in whichever fashion you are be asking. So we are asking first, second, third, fourth, like that. But when I want to print it, I want to print from the down. So here, last element is 3, first element is 0. So you take from the third to 0 and you say I minus minus. Now let's see whether this is going to work. Now I'll be entering this value as 45. Remember the numbers. Then I'll be saying 55. Then I'm saying 65. So in order to understand, I'm giving this one. And then I'm saying 75. Now I should get the output as 75, 65, 45, 30. 45. Okay. So we'll see. Now you can see here I got the same output. Now you can see, able to see the screen. See the output has what we want in the same. So that means what we done the changes. Program is what is the same thing is there. Just we went to the for loop and we will modify it. So 45, 55, 65, 75 you are accepting and printing in a form of reverse order 75, 65, 55, 45. Is it okay? Right? Any doubt regarding this single dimension array? Yeah. Now we'll see the double dimensional array. Oh, almost all time. I have not seen the timer. Sorry, sorry. So we'll be continuing the with the double dimensional array tomorrow. Okay. So kindly please Ramesh or Ganesh, Usha, whoever it may be, please take the attendance and kindly send to me in my WhatsApp group. Ma. Ramesh, are you available, ma? Gangadhar, please, whoever it may be, please send me the attendance, ma. Rakesh, please take the attendance of everyone, ma. Please, all of you, please enter your hall ticket number in the chat box and then leave.